The very first plant that appeared on the earth was a simple green algae. These algae started photosynthesis and gradually filled the atmosphere with oxygen. This led to the gradual evolution of other living organisms on the earth. Around 430 million years ago, the first land plants appeared on the earth. Gradually, pines and conifers gave way to flowering plants, and suddenly, Earth was blooming with plant diversity. Today, there are around more than 390,000 different plant species found on Earth. Hello and welcome to an interesting video lesson from Notebook. Today we shall travel to the secret world of the plants and know about them in our chapter, Getting to Know Plants. This lesson will be divided into 6 parts for your better understanding. And today, in our first part, let us get introduced to the plants. There is a huge variety of plants that exist on the earth. Some are tall, some are short. While some are strong and sturdy, others have weak stems and cannot grow without a support. When we travel to hilly areas, we generally come across tall pine trees. While in grasslands, the predominant plant is grass. Deserts have thorny plants that survive the extreme dry-hot climate of the desert. We even find plants growing on ponds and even underwater. So this proves that similar to animals, plants also show huge diversity when it comes to their appearance and habitat. But this huge variety was difficult to study. So, in order to make their study and identification easier, plants were divided into 3 categories depending on their sizes. These are herbs, shrubs, trees. Herbs are plants that have a short height and have green and soft stem. They may or may not have branches. Our very own tulsi or basil and pudina or mint are herbs. Shrubs are plants that are neither too short nor too tall. They also have hard but thin stem which have branches near the base. Rose, China rose are all examples of shrubs. Trees are very tall and have strong, thick stems. They have branches towards the upper part of the stem, and typical examples of trees are mango and coconut. Apart from these 3 types, you must have heard about climbers and creepers. Climbers are those plants that have a weak stem and cannot grow without a support. So, they require a vertical or horizontal support on which they twirl themselves and grow. A grape plant is a climber. Creepers, on the other hand, also have weak stems and take support of either the floor or a roof and spread across it. A typical example would be pumpkin. Friends, a typical plant is made up of different parts. Primarily, these parts fall under 2 broad classifications: the root system and the shoot system. The root system comprises of the roots and is primarily below the ground. But this is not a thumb rule, as many plants have roots which are above the ground. The main function of roots are conduction of water and minerals from the soil to the upper parts of the plants. Some roots may provide support to plants and also act as food storage units of plants. Typically, a root is further divided into primary root, which might further branch to form secondary and tertiary roots. The shoot system is more complex than the root system and is typically found above the ground. The shoot system comprises of stems, leaves, fruits, flowers, and buds. Some plants even have stems that are found under the ground, and these act as food storage units of the plants. Friends, in our next part on this chapter, we shall discuss about the different modifications of stems and their functions. Till then, keep thinking about it and do go through the video lesson once again. With this, we shall conclude our today's lesson. We shall meet you soon in our next part. Till then, Team Notebook wishes you goodbye.